Thinking of buying a used car? It seems simple. You find a good-looking car online, the price is right, and the seller seems friendly. But hold up, because one wrong move could cost you more than you think. A used car can either be a smart deal or a total disaster. That's why in this video, we're going over the 15 most important things you need to check before buying any used vehicle, whether it's from a private seller, a used car lot, or even a dealership. We're talking hidden problems, shady tactics, and real mechanical. Red flags you won't notice until it's too late. Stick around because number 9 alone could save you thousands. Let's jump in. Number 1. Check the seller first. Are they trustworthy? Before you even look at the car, look at the person selling it. Is it a dealership or a private seller? If it's a private seller, ask how long they've had the car and why they're selling it. Be cautious if the seller is vague, overly pushy, or avoids your questions. If it's a dealership, check their online reviews. Read comments on Yelp, Google, or even Better Business Bureau listings. If multiple buyers complain about hidden fees or surprise repairs, stay away. Remember, a shady seller is the first red flag. If you can't trust the person selling the car, you can't trust the car either. Number 2. Inspect the title and VIN very carefully. Accept. To see the title, also known as the pink slip, should be in the seller's name and it should be clean. The title says salvage, flood, rebuilt, or lemon buyback. That means the car's had serious damage or was declared a total loss by insurance. That's a huge risk. Also, double-check the vehicle identification number VIN. It must match in these places. The dashboard driver's side, the sticker inside the driver door, the title and registration documents if even one VIN is different. The car might be stolen or illegally rebuilt. That's a deal. Dash breaker. Number 3. Get the full vehicle history report once you have the VIN. Plug it into a service like Carfax or AutoCheck. This gives you the car's full story: accident reports, mileage logs, service records, past owners, title problems. Look for these red flags: frequent ownership changes, major accidents or airbag deployments, odometer rollback alerts, salvage, or flood branding, gaps in service history. It might cost a few bucks, but that history report is one of your strongest tools for avoiding a bad deal. Number 4. Cold start test engine health clues. Ask the seller not to start the car before you arrive. That way you can do a cold start test. Why? Because many engine problems only show up when the engine is cold. When you turn the key, the car should start smoothly, without hesitation or long cranking. Listen closely. Is there rough idling? Any ticking, knocking, or rattling sounds? Smoke from the exhaust? These signs often point to worn engine parts or bad sensors. Number 5. Walk around and inspect the body now. Walk around the entire car slowly. Look for mismatched paint, uneven gaps between body panels, rust spots, or dents. Open and close each door, the trunk and the hood. Do they shut evenly? Are there creaks or resistance? Check the roof and under the doors. Rust here can spread fast. Bring a small magnet if you can. Hold it to different parts of the body. If it doesn't stick in some areas, that section may be filled with body filler, usually after an accident. Number 6. Full test drive, not just a lap. Around the block, ask for at least 15 minutes behind the wheel. Drive on city streets, hills, and highways if possible. Here's what to check. Does the engine accelerate smoothly? Any shaking in the steering wheel? Does the car pull to one side? Are the brakes responsive or spongy? Is the suspension noisy over bumps? Also pay attention to how the transmission shifts. If it's an automatic and the gear changes are delayed, rough, or jerky, that's a sign of trouble. Number 7. Check under the hood. Don't be afraid, Vin, if you're not a mechanic. There are things you can check. Look for leaks, especially around the engine block and under the car. Check the engine oil. It should be golden or light brown, not black and sludgy. Look at the transmission fluid. It should be pink and not smell burnt. Are the belts and hoses cracked or loose? Do you see corrosion on the battery terminals? Ask when the last oil change was done, and if the timing belt or water pump has ever been replaced. Those are expensive if they fail. Number 8. Dashboard warning lights. Pay attention when you turn. The key to on, every warning light should light up briefly, then go off after a few seconds. If the check engine light, ABS airbag, or battery light stays on, that's a sign of a problem. No lights come on at all, the bulbs might be removed to hide issues. Also, look for weird behavior on the instrument cluster, flickering, gauges, warning beeps, or blank screens. Modern cars use dozens of sensors. If something's off, it'll show up on the dash. Number 9. Don't ignore the tires. Tires can tell you a lot. Check for uneven wear, which could mean alignment issues. Tire brands, which may signal a careless owner, bald spots or bulges, which are dangerous also. Tires with deep cracks or a 4-digit date older than 6 years should be replaced, even if they have tread. Number 10. Look for flood damage or hidden rust. Check under the seats, carpets, trunk, and spare tire. Well, if you see water stains, soggy, carpet, rusty seat tracks, strong musty smell, then the car may have been in a flood. Flood-damaged cars often look clean at first, but they become electrical nightmares over time. Also check the undercarriage for salt corrosion, especially if the car came from a snowy region. Number 11. Ask about major repairs or replacements. Ask directly. Has the car ever had a new engine, transmission, or major mechanical repair? It ever overheated? Been in an accident? Was the timing belt replaced? What about brakes and suspension? If the seller avoids answering or seems unsure, that's a red flag. A responsible owner knows what's been done to their car. Number 12. Maintenance records. Ask for service records, oil changes, brake jobs, filter replacements, tire rotations, anything. Even handwritten notes or photos of receipts are better than nothing. Also, look for service stickers under the hood or on the windshield. No records at all? Be cautious. The car may have been neglected, no matter how clean it looks. Number 13. Scan for error. Codes with an OBD2 reader. Here's a tip that many car buyers completely overlook, and it could expose problems that even the seller doesn't know about. Before you buy, plug in an OBD2 scanner and run a quick diagnostic. This small device connects to the car's computer system, usually through a port under the dashboard, near the steering wheel. You don't need to be a mechanic. The scanner will tell you in plain English. If anything's wrong, look for codes related to the engine, like misfires or emissions problems, the transmission slipping, overheating or shift errors, the ABS or airbag system manned pending codes. These are issues that haven't triggered the check engine light yet but are waiting to. Some sellers reset the check engine light before selling, but the OBD2 tool remembers the truth. You can get one on Amazon for under $30 or head to any major auto parts store like AutoZone, O'Reilly, or Advance Auto, where they'll scan it for you for free. 5 minutes could save you from a $2,000 surprise. Number 14. Check every button, window, and switch. Now this might sound like overkill, but trust me, test every single button in the car. That means all power windows up and down from every seat, power lock side mirrors, both sides, hazard lights, interior lights, and dome. Light screws, control a C and heater, including rear vent seat adjustments, especially if they're power-operated, steering wheel tilt or telescope trunk release, and gas cap, leveson roof, or moonroof. If equipped, why does this matter? Because even if it seems minor, like a window that won't roll down or a mirror that doesn't move, fixing electrical switches can be surprisingly expensive. For example, placing a single window regulator or motor can cost anywhere from $250 to $500. And if it's a deeper wiring issue, you could be looking at a $1,000 repair. It's just to get one feature working. The more things that don't work, the more it tells you about how well the car was maintained. Number 15. Call the mechanic who worked on the car. Here's one. That can give you peace of mind or send you running, if the seller provides. Maintenance records from a dealership or independent repair shop. Don't just skim them. Actually call the shop. Say something like, "Hi, I'm considering buying a 2014 Honda Accord that was serviced at your location. The current owner said you did the work. Can you confirm the major repairs or maintenance done to this car?" Most reputable mechanics will gladly confirm general work like oil change, frequency break, and suspension repairs, transmission service, whether the car came in for overheating, engine codes, or persistent issues. This step takes 2 to 3 minutes, and it helps you know if the seller's story checks out or if they're leaving out important details. And if the shop says, "We've never worked on that car," and the receipts say otherwise, that's your cue to walk away. So there you have it, the 15 most important things to check before buying any used car. Don't just trust what the seller says, trust what the car shows you. Buying smart doesn't take luck. It takes the right checklist, a little patience, and the confidence to walk away if something feels wrong. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Carspedia for more honest car tips, buyer guides, and repair hacks. Let us know in the comments what car are you thinking of buying next. Till next time, stay sharp, drive safe, and never